this Chili's, everything is $18 and under. So I'm mad with him. I'm definitely mad with him for treating that woman like she can run. If he can't buy you Chili's, bitch, they got 2 for 20 here. You need to leave.
So, for those that don't understand what's going on, this influencer is insulting a couple, mainly insulting the guy of this couple because he's too poor to buy a specific item on the Chili's menu that his girl wanted. Which, seeing something like this is just so aggravating because you have someone that has the audacity to record themselves insulting another person due to their financial status when they're in a restaurant to eat. And you have the balls to, like, out loud insult them based off their financial status and record yourself recording them and recording yourself insulting them about their financial status. All for attention. Like, the thing that I don't understand, like, this type of individual has never really faced a potentially dangerous situation, like a confrontational situation, because it wouldn't take much for someone to hear that, and they'd be the wrong type of person to hear that, and they go absolutely ballistic, right? And something severely bad happens, right? And here's the thing. You could, I don't know, maybe get some sort of attention by being a decent human being instead of just being a massive dick to another person. And here's the thing. He purposely talked loud enough so that that couple could hear him. It is beyond messed up. And some of these comments are just like, insulting this influencer guy, right? Instead of shaming them, offer to buy them dinner. Man, you're at Chili's acting fancy. You're going to be humbled one day. Remember this moment. Bum, 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 bum. So all the comments are basically kind of like going after the guy. Rightfully so, right? So influencer slammed over video, mocking man on a date at Chili's. She need a run. So a social media influencer is under fire after mocking a man on a date who couldn't afford a menu item at a Chili's restaurant last month. In the TikTok posted on January 16th, the user identified by commenters as Messy C shows a couple sitting at the bar while he sits with a group of people. By the way, how much of a dick do you gotta be to just record someone who doesn't want to be recorded? So in the TikTok posted on January 16th, the user identified blah, 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 blah. Yeah, so we in Chili's, me and my crew, and them on the side of me, the influencer said in the post. She wanted to order something. Her man said, "You can't get that. I don't have enough money for that." Which, by the way, I have a lot of respect for the guy for openly admitting that this is his situation, right? Being like, hey, I can't afford that. Straight up, right? Because if he's willing to be honest about that, he's going to be willing to be honest about a lot of other things too. So, wouldn't you want your partner to be honest with you? And the poster said, calling out the couple just a few feet away. Ain't no mother effing way my husband would take me to Chili's and I can't get whatever the F I want, C said. This ain't even Ruth Chris Steakhouse, this is Chili's. Everything is $18 and under, so I'm mad with him. I'm definitely mad with him. The user, who has over 120,000 followers on Instagram, ended the video with advice for the woman. She need to run. If he can't buy you Chili's, they got 2 for 20 here. You need to leave. He finished. Which, by the way, the 2 for 20 has nothing to do with this type of situation because she wanted something very specific. The now viral video with over 1 million combined views sparked outrage across the internet. This video is so sad, so disappointing to see, Fitfluencer Joey Swole, Sergio said in a reaction he shared on Valentine's Day, which, by the way, I for sure cannot pronounce his last name. I'm just going to say Joey. Times are hard for a lot of people. There's a lot of couples out there that can't afford to go out and eat tonight. I know how that feels. I've been that guy, Joey added. How about you be grateful that you have enough money to buy what you want on that menu, to take care of your friends, your loved ones, instead of shaming this man? Joey is the founder of Gym Positivity, a website with the mission to change toxic gym culture through spreading compassion, community, and positivity. I can't believe people think this is okay to do to another human being today. You need to do better. Mind your own effing business, he added. Joey wasn't the only one to go after the influencer. The original video has amassed over 14,000 comments, with people calling out the audacity and hypocrisy of the TikToker. Man, your chili's acting fancy, a user named Tito commented. This video brought tears to my eyes. How can you berate someone like this for not being able to afford a meal? God, please help them, another user said. Instead of shaming them, offer to buy them dinner, said another commenter. So let's see some of these comments. And by the way, if you stumble upon this, feel free to give your thoughts, because to me, when I stumbled upon this video, I was just like it didn't just like really anger me, it annoyed me, right? Because it was practically like this dude was getting off on the fact that he's talking crap about this couple, about the guy. It's like, dude, how much of a dark heart must you have to just basically get off on insulting another person like this? Like, it's just disgusting, right? And here's the thing. Personally, I want everyone to be better financially, to do better financially. And to see someone just blatantly insult another person for their financial situation annoys the hell out of me. It's like, we don't know what that guy is potentially dealing with. Maybe he got laid off, but he still wants to take care of his girl, right? Like, we don't know the situation, right? Maybe they're dealing with a bunch of health problems. Maybe their job isn't that great, but they're trying to do better. Like, we don't know their situation, and for someone to just, like, blatantly disrespect another human being like that is just, it's disgusting to see. So this person says, I pulled into a McDonald's drive-thru one day and almost cut off another person when I did. It was close, but I was first and I could see they looked in a hurry. I went ahead and paid for their meal along with mine and got a smile and wave near the pickup window. I'm sure they were a little happier than they had been, and it was nice to see. They should have bought the couple a meal and seen the smiles. That's life, a good life. And here's the thing that I don't understand, right? If you're an influencer, wouldn't you rather be getting attention for being a decent human being, for something more positive than you just being a straight up dick to another person? And by the way, he purposely talked loud enough for them who are sitting right next to him to hear him, right? It's disgusting. Let's see. Yeah, so this person says I thought the same thing. His TikTok post could have been about the kind gesture he made for the couple. Instead, it was about shaming someone in a tough financial situation. Rude and boorish behavior over money, or worse yet, anyone's lack of it, versus yourself should not be an influencer over anyone's conduct. It's poor taste at a minimum and a total lack of personal empathy at its worst. We need a great deal less of this superficial influence. And again, like, just seeing something like this just pisses me off. Like, I don't understand why someone would purposely be this much of a dick, right? It's one thing to like troll someone on the internet or something like that. It's a whole nother thing to just plainly be rude to someone who's dealing with something not great, right? Because if that person, if that guy and that couple is dealing with a hard situation financially to the point where they can't afford a specific item on a menu, then they have to find a way to be able to get themselves out of that situation. But that's going to take time, right? And to just insult someone who's dealing with something like that, I don't know. Some people are just dicks.